Hard to believe that.
Deniz KILICLI comes in. Sophomore from
either hand. He was solid.
And KILICLI 6'9", 270 pounds, and McGee 6'11", 250.
There's that lock low.
There they go, head to head. KILICLI passed. He's been in there for a month. Working on McGee again, goes to the right hand and makes it.
Very patient. I'm surprised they do not double. Now, Pitt usually plays straight up, but he is not a good passer at a double. To stay down low. You wanted a 3-second call. He's got a passport to survive. Right delivery.
I want to give credit to KILICLI for breaking contact, getting around in front, but the truth is that was just a horrible pass.
Listen, he loves the hook from here now. Either hand, as you said, Jay.
There's the left-handed hook right on cue from Coach Raftery, and it's 12-4.
Impressive.
It's a one-point game. 4 minutes to go in the
trying to run and then taking it away. And basic. They're not a gambling team, Jay.
Zana has also come in. A big lineup on the court right now for Pitt. KILICLI scores, and after starting 4 for the first 7 from the floor, West Virginia had missed 6 shots in a row before that bucket by KILICLI.
I'm surprised that more guys don't shoot those running hooks. It's a shot that's impossible to block, but you watch when KILICLI does it, because he can handle that ball like a grapefruit, he just palms it and shoots it.
Kareem-like almost, you know?
Not quite as fluid, but
no.
Puts his shoulder right into Gary McGee, knocks him back, and Gary McGee is as strong as they come, but he palms the ball and then he gets it up in the air.
Knows how to play.
He really does. He can't shoot it from the perimeter, but finds openings. He's a good passer, sets good screens.
Pitt leads for the first time tonight.
Robinson was terrific against Syracuse when he scored the first 9 points and wound up with 21. Now see, KILICLI needed to get it right there. He couldn't have been more open.
Well, Bob Huggins said to us this morning, he was half joking, I think, that this is the worst passing team he's ever seen. KILICLI scores again late in the clock. He has 8 of their 16 points, and he's tied it.
It's amazing the range of the jump hook. Almost Tommy Heinsohn-like. Now you can relate to that.
And a good touch, and he really can't shoot this with either hand. That's one of those things where if he misses that shot, you're going, what'd you take that for? That's a crazy shot. But he can make that.
Amazing.
I'll tell you what, he needs to do a better job on the other end. When he's hedging out, he needs to stay connected because he's allowing Wanamaker to split that hedge, that double team. Done as good a job on the defensive end of guarding that ball screen.
KILICLI has scored the last 8 points for West Virginia, and he's already topped his average. Average is 7 points per game.
There he is. I mean, he's been wide open. I was tongue-in-cheek before about they can't see him. I mean, he's given a great target. You got to get it to him.
And Bob Huggins said we should throw it to him more, but we're not a good passing team.
That Indiana Purdue series with Katie and Knight. I mean, were they some heated battles? Here we go again.
KILICLI working on Dante Taylor this time. Found Mazzulla.
Pretty.
Wraparound pass to the baseline and a travel call. Team, but most of it is front court depth. They've been using 11 men regular this season, but with no Ashton Gibbs tonight, they can't afford foul trouble to Wanamaker or Woodall. Bryant from 16 feet.
Nice job screening by the big fella. A little slap back pass, and he got right to the rim as well.
All he does is pivot, open up, and he can just...
They're on their feet in Morgantown with the Mountaineers leading by 2.
With all the love he's getting, KILICLI thinks he's in Istanbul. The big fella gets to the rim, and Bryant, from 2.
This is Rivalry Week presented by Cisco. West Virginia and Pittsburgh in the backyard brawl, and the star of the show has been Deniz KILICLI.
Well, when he's gotten the ball, he's 5 of 6 inside. He's shot right-handed hooks, left-handed hooks. Use that little crab dribble to get into the middle of the paint. You know, the next step for him, Bill, I think, is to become a better rebounder. And Sean was just saying that Bob Huggins had told him that, you know, all he does is shoot that hook. He needs to mix in getting to the rim and using that big body to draw more fouls. Attack the basket.
That Huggins used, needs to attack the basket more.
One time he did get the ball inside KILICLI. He passed it back out. Pitt got a layup out of it.
Wanamaker well defended by Jones. KILICLI pulls down the rebound.
This kid is a gamer. Tough-nosed New Englander.
Yeah, from Johnston, Rhode Island. He can score. 18, as you said, Bill, against Louisville. 16 in their win against Cincinnati. Rebound by KILICLI.
Remember last year, Missoula had
verticality. He could play, though. We bust him, and great team. Enjoyed them in Dallas as well. Unfortunately, they did not win it, but got that program started, I think, his recruiting class. Duke.
Tell you what, North Carolina's gotten to be very good. That's going to be a tremendous game. Kendall Marshall now the point guard, 16.
First half, and one of the few productive at the offensive end was Deniz KILICLI.
Deniz KILICLI went 5 of 6 in that first half. The rest of his teammates 4 of 17. It wasn't much better on the Pitt side, but when he got the ball inside Bill Rafter, he went to that hook with either hand, and he knocked him down.
It's nice to be around the big guy that can play and score, I might add. The big thing, I think, Pitt, offensive glass doing a good job. The response has to come from Kevin Jones, Casey Mitchell. They have struggled on that offensive line. And McCaffrey's trying to get it going there.
The 20 overall wins and 10 league wins each of the previous 9 years. Kansas and Gonzaga. It's very tough to do. Not tough for KILICLI to make that hook. He has 12, 2 off his career high, and they're back within 2 with under 11 minutes to go.
And no big guy. He wants the ball, too. Got it on the wrong foot.
Pepper for 3. Dalton Pepper. His first points.
Nice kick. They try and help on the block. Nylon. Pepper. Hot.
And when he gets that ball inside, that's an unorthodox move. He's really the only guy I've seen in the country that does.
Playing without John Flowers on the bench with 4 fouls. Pepper came into the ball game and gave him a big 3.
Stack and a lock.
Into KILICLI.
Back to
Lee McGee again. There it is. Career high 14 points. 4th time he has scored 14 points in a game for West Virginia. Pittsburgh has the edge in rebounding right now. They are +7. And the whistles keep on coming. Seems to be a much different approach from these officials in the second half than in the first. Calling it much more tightly here. McGee called for his 3rd foul.
Great use of the pivot foot here. Didn't lose it and able to kiss it home.
Team foul number 5.
And Zana keeping it alive with the right hand, and then the right hand to McGee. Tapping it in.
Pepper, quick catch and shoot. A 3 for Dalton Pepper. His 2nd off the bench, and West Virginia leads by 1. Much more involved now in the West Virginia offense. Didn't score Saturday in 13 minutes. Didn't score in the first half, but he has 7 in the second half here tonight, and that has helped West Virginia stick in this game.
How about this? Terrific play. Waits for all the traffic to clear. He also had Missoula on that top.
Hard to believe that you'll see in the country that can shoot a hook with either hand. I mean, that is really a fluid move. Right-handed kid shooting a left-handed hook.
West Virginia won its first Big East championship
Nice
in New
pass.
York. KILICLI, that's no goal.
Very good. And get it to the big fella. Let the ball prevail. The pass leads him to his left shoulder and then the right hand. Jay, you are right. I mean, this kid is so confident. There's no half a hook in this kid. It's the total package.
And it's the 4th foul on McGee. 8th team foul against Pittsburgh. KILICLI in a 1-point game. 4 minutes to go in the.
And very nice that Wanamaker on the floor without asking Gibbs, and well, he got the elbow. Yeah,
Foul. It's not even close. Holy cow. Gotta protect shooters.
Yeah. Brought to you by Teleflora. And Deniz KILICLI certainly delivered for his team, surpassing his previous career high by 5 points. 19 tonight for the sophomore from Turkey.
Well, Deniz KILICLI has, we've talked about it, done it with either hand around the basket. These are not easy shots. And this is clearly the best game that he's played in a West Virginia uniform.
And of course, the idea of maybe double them, that's not what Pitt does. They let you stay one-on-one, and he's provided a terrific